How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So what's been going on since we met last?
I'm struggling with my B4 class. I have about 22 kids in there, but I'm struggling with several kids just that are behind absent work, I guess.
Are they behind because of their absent work or?
Yeah, there's like a handful of them. Half of them are in extracurriculars, so they miss, and since B4 is kind of the afternoon, that's usually the time period that extracurriculars leave to go places. So they'll miss for that. And then there's a couple that are just, they're absent quite a bit. It's often. So, I guess just getting them to come in to get their makeup work has been a struggle lately. I've made parent contact. I've contacted, if they're in band or whatever sport, I've contacted coaches as well. And some of them I've gotten them in, but I can't get 90 minutes of work caught up in one tutorial for 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So they'll come in and I'll get them caught up, but then if they've missed a quiz or they missed a test or something like that, they're not, it's hard to get them back in to finish that, to get that taken care of.
Okay, so you're struggling with your students who've been absent or missing because of extracurriculars,
Mm-hmm.
getting them in to make up
Mm-hmm.
the 90 minutes of instruction that they've missed.
Yes.
If you can get them in for tutorials.
I can get them caught up for, some of them I can get them caught up, like if they were there for, if we were there for part of the lesson one day or something and they didn't miss too much of that, I can get them caught up and they're fine. But some of them, they've missed a few days, and so I need them to come in more than once to get caught up.
So are you getting them to come in?
Some of them. I have given them I've given them several warnings, and some of the parent contact has worked that got them in. But I think some of them, even making parent contact, it's not, and even assigning them mandatory tutorials, it's not, they're still not coming in.
Okay, so let me make sure I'm gonna go back up a little bit here. So you've got students that are absent or missing class and they're behind because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And you've talked to parents or their extracurricular teacher to get them to come in.
Mm-hmm.
And some are coming in and some are not coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And our school does this thing that we have Saturday school, which is like 3 hours, so from 9 to 12. So they can, an option that they've given us teachers this year is that we can assign Saturday school and they can go to Saturday school to get, any work caught up or whatever. But the only thing with that is that they're basically, they're just working on work. There's not, the teacher that's working it may not be a math teacher, may not be whatever teacher that you need help in the subject, so they can't really help you. So some of the students I feel like I can assign that to, that if they came into tutoring and they got the instruction, I feel like then I could assign that because they could work on it. But the students that aren't coming in, I don't feel comfortable assigning that because they need the instruction.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I've given them plenty of warnings, and I've made the contact, and I've assigned the mandatory if they're not coming. I think at this point, I probably need to start having a consequence to follow through with that. And start assigning referrals. If I've made the parent contact and I've tried assigning them tutorials and then they're not coming, then maybe that way they can come up with a plan with the AP of how they're going to come in to get the instruction so that they can be successful in algebra.
Okay, so sounds like you already kind of laid it out there. So what is your system for when they are not coming to tutorials?
Well, I make parent contact first,
Okay.
and then from there, if they don't come in, then I assign it. It's a mandatory tutorial.
Okay.
And then from there, I think the students that have come to the tutorial but still need to make extra work up, either I can say you can come into another tutorial, or I have to assign you Saturday school so you can get it caught up. I think for the students that haven't come in at all, and I've already made parent contact and done all of that, I think I'll have to assign a referral so that hopefully that can get them to understand that they need to come into tutoring. And then from there, if they can come into tutoring, then they can do a Saturday school to finish whatever work they need to finish.
Okay. So you have not gotten to the step where you've assigned
Not yet, no.
referrals yet, so,
Mhm.
okay, so you, with students that are absent, you said that you're going to do parent contact, which
Mhm.
you've done on most of them,
Mhm.
assign a mandatory tutorial. If they do show up to the mandatory tutorial, they can either come to a second tutorial or go to Saturday school to
Yes.
do their makeup work.
Yes.
If they did not show up for your, mandatory tutorial, you're going to assign them an office referral
Mhm.
based on the school policy,
Mhm.
okay? And then from there,
From there, hopefully that gets them in.
it gets them in, okay, so
Yeah.
really the point of you writing the referrals, you wanna make sure that they're
Yes.
coming in and getting their work done. And we'll see if that works.
Yes.
So, okay, when do you wanna meet again to kinda touch base to see if this, plan is going to be effective?
Maybe next week, maybe, I'll give you like 2 or 3 class periods to kind of
Okay.
talk with the students and, give it a few days to kind of see how it lays out.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
Okay,